And now for the Rude Boys rant.
Road boys, we upon the scene and ting. This is the Dirty Immigrant.
This Scotland.
Yes, 88.1 FM, the cutting edge on your radio dial, and www.marshall.edu/WMUL. And of course, we're live on Facebook right now. So go to the, I can't tell you go anywhere. Sorry. But we're live on the Rude Boys page right now.
Well, we can tell them to check it out. You just can't tell them to buy something.
Oh, well, you ain't buying nothing. Cheapskates.
Facebook's free,
Yeah.
So, I mean, just like non-commercial radio, we're free too.
All right. So, yeah, you could go there and see this gorgeous faces and ting, But, yeah, man.
This is going to be our last show for quite a while.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks, but Marshall Athletics scheduling has taken up the next several Saturdays, so I don't think we're going to be on again until some point in October. That's right, I said October.
Yeah.
So definitely the next 3 Saturdays, however many more are left in September. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I watched some football today, and the best news of the day is WVU getting trumped.
I didn't watch any football today. I didn't watch a thing. I'm still stuck at the point of college football reminds me of work, and I want nothing to do with it. I'm definitely going to be watching the NFL tomorrow. I will say that. But I've always been a bigger NFL fan than college football.
Yeah.
And part of it for me now, at least, too, other than just it reminding me of work, is when you see all of the stupidity with some of the politics that goes into college football, and I don't know. People want to act like, but it's pure amateur sport. I'm like, they're raking in billions of dollars. Don't give me that crap.
And not the schools.
Pure amateur.
It's not the schools so much.
The schools. Oh, you got schools that are raking in millions upon millions of dollars. So that is definitely going on.
Wagwan Mo, how you doing, my brother?
But in the NFL, they're getting paid.
Yeah. I'm getting sick of people who come, they make so much money. Not as much as the owners, number one, and not to mention, make as much money as you can, because you could get hurt and it'll be over with.
Well,
and then
not
you're
just
broke.
that, but it's kind of our fault that they make this much money, because we're the ones who keep wanting to see it.
Yeah.
We're the ones who keep paying for the tickets. We're the ones who keep buying the jerseys, buying the football cards. And unfortunately, that's this one right
buying
here.
the expensive hot dogs.
But paying for all the stuff to go to the games, buying all the TV packages so you can watch however many games that you want to. We're the ones who keep feeding into that. So for all the people, especially people who are fans of the game, who have, like I said, paid for all that stuff, to sit here and go, oh, you guys are paid way too much money. Well, it's kind of your fault. And I'm going to include me in this. It's kind of our fault. Look, if people were paying buttloads of money to go watch a teacher teach, man, they'd be making a lot more money. But right now, we're throwing our money at watching people throw a football around, put a basketball into a hoop, hit a baseball a long distance, smack a puck into a net, kick a soccer ball. I mean, that's what we're doing. That's what we're paying to watch.
Beat people up in the ring.
Yeah. But yet, I can't watch football because of the head injury stuff, but I will go watch two guys just beat the absolutely living snot out of each other. Because that's better. Yeah, that's better.
I pretty much, I just watch highlights of college football games.
Like I said, I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of it today. I didn't even watch the Marshall game last night.
Yeah, sometimes I watch pro, but I tell you what, man, there's no humble vibe. Listen, Muhammad Ali was kind of cocky and stuff, but he was funny with it. No, guys are talking about killing each other in the ring and all kind of stuff like that.
Think about this too, and also just kind of going along with the problem that we have of, okay, I'm mad at whatever society, I'm mad at school, I'm mad at where I work, so I can just go do what I want. Something that Antonio Brown, with all of this drama that he's been going through, and the Raiders cut him, and hours later the Patriots signed him, which I didn't exactly call out publicly, like on here on the internet or something like that, but just talking to people, like, if the Raiders let him go, the Patriots are going to sign him, but whatever. One of the things that he put out on social media was, if a child doesn't feel the love of the village, they will burn it down to feel the warmth. What you got? You got that thing playing right there.
Yeah, that's just so that I could read the comments coming up.
But I mean, what does that tell you? That goes right with people who are basically mass shooters. You know, I'm not feeling the love of this, so I'm just going to gun a bunch of people down. And here you've got a high-profile athlete who's, Yeah,
Moisa said, hey, they pay them the money. Some of them are worth it.
I have no problem. Yeah, if there's that much money in it, definitely, I think they should go for it. Absolutely.
What's up, Riffle?
I have no problems with that. I mean, if you have a salary cap of $200 million or whatever it is, yeah. I mean, the players should definitely be able to go for the money because they're the ones that the fans are there to watch.
Yeah.
The fans aren't there to watch the owner.
Rifa said something about the major league ball players share the money with the minor league ball players. I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works.
We don't know nothing about baseball, brother.
No. I do know that their contracts can be astronomical as well. But, I mean, it's easier, I guess, in baseball to get a 10-year contract than it is in football because baseball is not a contact sport, so you're not, possibility.
Sometimes I've watched highlights. I can't tell.
Well,
they've been running out there, bam, contact. You know what I mean?
They're not supposed to be doing that now. After a all-star catcher broke his foot or his ankle one time from a collision from somebody coming in, and that's what it always ends up taking. A star got hurt.
I'm gonna lose money.
We got to change the rule now.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many rules to protect the quarterback now. Because they got tired of we're all of our top people are getting hurt.
There goes our money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And yet, things keep going up.
You know what I mean? I predict, here's my prediction, in about 10 years, a hamburger or something, no, forget the hamburger, nachos are going to be like $25 for
they may already be that high. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Everybody keeps saying, so that we can keep paying these contracts, we gotta jack up the price on this and jack up the price on that. I was like, no, you don't.
I know.
you say you do, but that's so that you can continue to rake in the millions upon
millions. It's the same thing with the minimum wage thing. If you raise the minimum wage, you're gonna have to jack the price up. No, it's a minimum wage for a reason.
Well, when prices have already been getting jacked up anyway, except for what people get paid.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Really?
It's not the maximum wage, it's the minimum wage.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. But I will be watching NFL football tomorrow. I will tell you.
Yeah.
Definitely I will be watching.
And I'll be watching highlights. I fall asleep watching highlights too, man. But then again, I don't get much sleep. Get off work at 12, fall asleep by 1:30, wake up at 5.
No. Definitely not.
I can't sleep during the day, dude. I get up with headaches and stuff if I sleep during the day. Like today.
During the day, the sun's not even up at 5.
No, I mean like to sleep in or something when the sun is up. Like to go back to sleep after I get up at 5. I just can't.
Oh my God!
Just a little light comes in there and I'm up.
You need to have like some blackout curtains or something.
I do.
Your whole place.
I do. The light still comes through them a little bit though.
Well, and those aren't blackout curtains.
Yeah, I get blackout curtains in my sleep all day and not go anywhere.
Dude, I think they had some blackout curtains at that lodge that I stayed at Skyline Drive last year.
Yeah.
Ooh, it stayed nice and dark in that room. It was so nice sleeping in there. But
Yeah, what's his name? Riffle agrees with the nacho thing. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it almost seems like for some families, if they're going to go to a game, they've got to try and make a budget of it or something. So
Yeah. I know, man. Dude, just about anything anymore. Yeah. I mean, if you have to date, you gotta make a budget to date.
yeah.
You gotta put aside some money. That's what I'm gonna spend on a lady, or ladies or whatever.
Uh-oh.
I mean, stuff is so expensive, dude.
Yeah.
You go to the movies, they're putting on out $60. It used to be, you go to the movies, you put
What
the.
movie are you going to? $60.
Have you seen the candy and stuff they're selling in there? You gotta buy some, and dude.
Dude, I think we've been to. There's a movie theater in my hometown in Virginia that you get meals that it doesn't run $60 if there's two of you.
Well, here's the deal, though. It depends on who is the chick.
What are you buying?
It's not the food. It's the woman you go with. She might want everything in there.
Gosh. Better be diamond encrusted milk duds.
No, because then I'll be like, girl, you can't eat that. Let's go to the pawn shop.
This is a special box.
You know what I mean, sister? No. You know what I mean? You're not going to go on Facebook talking about, get me some diamonds.
Yeah.
No.
Then you got to pay for the dentist trip.
And we know that could, if you break a teeth, that could be up into the thousands.
Well, and two, I've had a lot of people when they're amazed that there's restaurants around here that I haven't been to.
Ripper said that a movie and popcorn cost him $20.
How big is that popcorn you're getting, man? Damn. I went to a movie not too long ago, and it sure as hell didn't cost me $20.
Were you going to some movie in Beverly Hills or something?
Shoot.
And how many girls are you taking with you?
But as far as like going out to restaurants and stuff like that, I mean, for one, man, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can't afford to keep going out to eat all the time. Plus, I like being able to make my own food.
Yeah.
I'm not a whiz of a chef like this guy over here is, but I still like to make my own stuff. Sometimes it's almost kind of a relaxing thing, just at the end of the day, just to make yourself dinner.
You see, for me, if I make dinner, I don't like to see girls smelling the food before they eat it. You know what I mean? Because you cook a tropical dinner thing, it's chicken, it's rice, it's just normal stuff, and they go, "What do you think I put in there?"
Man, I always sniff your stuff, but I'm taking a great big old deep inhale.
Yeah, you inhaling it. They're sniffing it like a dog to see what's in there.
No.
There's a difference.
I'm taking that bowl or that plate and going,
oh, yeah, you savoring. They're not savoring.
This is gonna be good.
They're suspiciously bringing it up to the nose and going, and then putting it back down.
Boy, that almost looked like you're holding that little cup of British tea or something, when you just did that.
Or something else.
Maybe in Colorado, man.
It must be more expensive to go on a date in Colorado, especially if she's a toker.
There's a lot of things that are expensive in Colorado.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta go buy the good stuff. she don't want no cheap stuff.
Not getting that with me, ladies. Sorry. Not buying you any weed. No.
You're gonna be single in Colorado.
I'm single here. What's the difference?
The pool is the difference. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can't swim in the deep end.
They haven't put it. Good night, everybody. Oh man, here we go.
Oh man, this is funny stuff.
But I just I'll ask people sometimes, especially when they talk about how they're going out to eat at all these restaurants. Like, yeah, and how much is that costing you?
Yeah.
How much do you go get at the grocery store now because you're also doing this? Oh, I don't get much from the grocery store. Exactly, because you're spending more on that.
Yeah.
For what it can cost me, unless I'm gonna go to like a fast food place. I almost said fast food poison. I did. Unless I'm gonna go to one of those places and live off the dollar menu, I mean, what it'll cost me to go get lunch somewhere, go get dinner from somewhere. I can spend that at the grocery store, and that can last me like 3 or 4 meals.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather do that. I don't know. Plus, like I said, I like to make things for myself.
I remember when I was growing up, and I'm old.
I don't want to live off the packages from another,
Going out to eat was a treat.
Yeah.
You know what I
There's
mean?
some people who do it
every day. But then again, we didn't have fast food restaurants, so it was a real treat.
But not even fast food places. I mean, okay. Every day at lunchtime, since I live right across the street from where I work, I'll go home and I'll take the dog for a walk. Well, I'm kind of near where there's a few restaurants, not exactly fast food places, but do you know how many people I see coming out of those things every day?
I know.
The same people?
Yeah.
Like, man, how can you afford that? And then unfortunately I see the bulge that starts to come.
Oh yeah, you see the belly first when the door open.
I'm like, well, that's where you're affording it, I
guess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And come on now, no. Listen,
some of them come walking out like they're sneaking a basketball out of their
When was the last time I went to a restaurant and eat? Whoa. I can't remember.
Did you not go out to eat when your sister and family came to town or something?
That was like a year ago, dude.
No, I know that, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was a year ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Last time I was on vacation, but last time I went out to eat was on vacation.
Yeah, when you go on a vacation, you pretty much don't have
July.
a choice. Yeah.
I'd see. Okay, I don't know if you can. For me too, since I travel, unfortunately, we're going out to eat all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm living off, when I go on the road, I'm living off of something that somebody else makes, whether it's the breakfast at the hotel, sandwiches for lunch, from places, and dinner and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm constantly living it. So maybe that's another reason is I go out to eat all the time so much with that. It's like, man, let me go home and make my own food.
Moisa said, laugh out loud, you guys are living large. In Africa, some people just want to eat. Dude, that's not just Africa, man.
Yeah. Well, there's people in this country that just want to eat.
Just want to eat. Trust me.
We're not talking about the people who's like, I just want to eat.
No.
Rubbing their great big old bellies.
They want to eat, yeah. That's crazy.
Exactly, and we've got people who go out to eat every day, and sometimes probably every meal. They probably don't get breakfast at home.
Yeah,
they'll drive. They'll either get something from Starbucks or McDonald's or Tutors. People around here worship that one too. I don't understand that.
I've tried it once.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not going to turn it down if somebody has some. But then again, I'm not sitting there one morning going, oh my God, I got to get Tutors.
Yeah.
Or okay, I'm on vacation for 3 weeks, and then as soon as I get back to Huntington, oh my God, I got to get Tutors. No.
He said, imagine having this conversation in Somalia. And listen, people, don't get all upset that he's cracking saying them type of thing. Look at his name.
Well, for those listening on the radio, don't know what his name is.
It's Moisa. So the brother knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's funny we have to explain that because all these far right liberals go, oh no.
It's because they all drank that mocha lid. They know that struggle better than anybody else.
I mean? They want to be blacker than them. Hey Moisa, I'll send you that commercial or film. Mocha Lib is not a real drink. I just made it up to make fun of a certain group of people. Don't sweat it. The conservatives have theirs coming up too.
Oh yeah.
Those are even
Well, for those who wanted to believe that extra little black outline on Trump's National Weather Service map.
Yeah.
And then when a reporter asked, that looks like a little Sharpie line. I don't know what you're talking about.
And how
sorry, this is somebody who cannot admit when he's wrong. He can't just sit there and say, look, I initially said that it looked like Alabama was going to get slammed. I was wrong. It's taken a different path. He can't do that. So it's really going to...
And how ironic you use a black Sharpie.
Well, the thing was...
to prove something bad is going to happen.
Well, and not just that, but if you look at that map, the outline of that track was in white. He couldn't even. They couldn't even match it.
Yeah. Well, I
Try
mean,
and prove their point.
he don't want to make white privilege look bad. You know what I mean? He had to extend it to the black one. You know what I mean? Alabama, this is really your problem. It's black.
But to be real though, I mean Dorian did some awful things. That storm did some awful things though, man. I mean there's some flooding going on.
Moisa said I'm going to get on his blacklist.
You kidding? The Root Boy's probably already on there. We broadcast this to the public. We're not trying to hide it.
I know. Listen.
Well, the U.S. government probably already knows our name because we've been ripping on them since long before.
Yeah. Listen, people, if you notice, tonight we're ripping on him a lot because it's gotten to the point where we can't just not say this stuff is too funny. This stuff is too funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not that's Joe Biden. Oh, good Lord, Joe Biden.
Yeah.
That dude don't know if he's walking, standing, sitting, or sleeping.
These entitled morons are losing their minds.
Baby boomers. And every day I hear baby boomers say, this younger generation. Well, you know, somebody had to teach them to be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't say TV teach them to be like that. Even if you say TV taught them to be like that, who is in charge with the TV stuff?
Yeah.
Boomers. If you say movies, who's making the movies? It's not a bunch of teenagers or millennials making the movies.
No.
It's baby boomers.
Well, think about this too. Why are the millennials so attached to a screen? Because since they were little kids, I just go watch TV. Here's my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my iPad. Just look at that. Just watch
Yeah.
that.
And
Go amuse yourself.
Here's another. I think we talked about this on the podcast. Here's another thing too. They attached to the phones,
playing
their games. Well, you are attached to TV watching cartoons. So what's the difference?
And look, you know how many
It's just new technology.
You know how many older people I have seen that are attached to their phones?
Oh,
that You
yeah.
couldn't take that thing out of their hands. You hear people say, you can take my gun when you remove it from my cold dead fingers.
Yeah.
I think it's the same way for people's phones.
Oh yeah.
Or you can take my phone when it's my cold dead fingers. Like, well, if you wait too long on rigor mortis, you're not going to be able to take it out anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I've seen baby boomers with arthritis going trying to turn that screen. You know what I mean? So
I mean, you go to a restaurant and you see people sitting together, and none of them are talking to each other.
yeah.
They're all on their phones. They're all doing whatever.
They're shocked if you turn your phone off to pay attention to them.
Yeah. And you know
what
what?
are you doing?
I took the dog to the park the other day to go for a walk.
And another dog was on a phone?
That would not surprise me. But no, I see this couple walking together, and I thought, oh, great, a couple come to the park on a nice day, go for a walk. They're not even holding hands. They're not even talking to each other. They're walking beside each other looking at their phones. Like, man, what a romantic walk in the park. They're probably right now on Instagram going, oh, my boyfriend took me to the Ritter Park on such a beautiful day for a walk. Oh, me and my girlfriend on such a beautiful day in the park. I'm like,
selfie.
Yeah.
Let me post that on Facebook right now.
And that's her shoulder right here. So that's his shoulder,
Yeah,
because it's
get
just
this on
me.
Facebook, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm on this date. Click. Are you by yourself?
Oh, I think there's a shirt right there. That's
you know
that's
what I
now,
mean?
But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I mean, you just see so many times where people are gathered together and nobody is together.
Yeah.
They're all on their phones.
Or even if they're sitting at home, the TV is on and the couple is on their phones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have one thing up on the TV, but both of you have your own thing going on your phone.
It's not Netflix and chill. It's Netflix phones and chill separately.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, honey, I didn't realize you were still sitting there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to have to burp or fart or something for them to know you're there. Oh, honey!
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. You're still there. Made the couch move.
I remember one time I went to lunch with this one friend of mine, a female friend of mine, and I turned my phone off and put it in my pocket, and she looked at me like really strange. She said, what are you doing? Turning my phone off. What's the point in me coming here and sitting across from you and not even talking to you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
what is the point? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? She didn't turn her phone off because every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
See, I know I put up with it that one time, but after that, I said, if I go anywhere with anybody, male or female, and we go out and we buddies, or you know, and we hanging out and talking, and they're on the phone, I'm gonna get up and leave. I say, well, you got company already.
Well, you know what? Especially too, like say if you're on a date, you know, I mean, that's just rude. I'm sorry, that's just rude.
But
So
you know what,
I
though?
guess I'm not dating any millennial girls. Put your phone away, no.
Damn millennials.
You know what? And then it'd be funny is I'll end up going on a date with somebody who's my age, and then she can't put her phone away either. I'm like,
Well, you see, here's the
I'm
thing with me,
screwed.
though. I'm so good looking, the phone ain't no competition for me. You understand when I say a thing, you know what I mean? They're going to have to,
haven't had one of those statements in a while from you.
hey, Beth, what's up? And Billy Martin the second, what's up, people? How you all doing? Hope you all doing all right. Beth, hope you're doing all right, my sister. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm on my phone quite a bit when I'm out, but I'm usually alone and I'm trying to ignore everything that's going on around.
Well, that's
Because
probably
even
what
when
everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
I got to escape reality. So.
well, yeah. But if I'm walking with somebody, I don't have my phone out.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, what's the point of that, you know? And I don't know what next. I mean, soon they're going to have the in glasses, so people are walking, you know what I mean? And it's going to be censored.
You know,
Stop.
again, I know this is a cartoon, but on the show Futurama, it was called an iPhone for a reason. They installed it in your eye, and basically it was like your mind could tell it to come on, and here was the screen, just like a hologram right out in front of your face.
Hey, Amy.
So maybe they'll do that one day. They'll just implant it in our brains,
Matthew
and we can
Conway is
blink and it's
watching.
on. Hey, Matt, what's up?
Yeah.
No, you're still working hard on the movies and things, man. Keep it going.
He said, I wish it was the 2000s again when cell phones were not a problem at all. You got people at the football games, concerts, and not really watching any
Oh, yeah.
event.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Hey, I have sat and watched the Super Bowl with friends, and they spend most of the game on their phones, looking up who's posting what on Twitter about the game. Like, man, just watch the damn game.
This star, he moved people back from the front row who was on their phones. He said,
Oh,
"No,
really?
you come and watch.
Like a
you come to
comedian
watch
or
it."
something,
No, I was a singer. I was an older singer. It
Oh,
wasn't.
okay.
It wasn't like one of those mumble rappers. You know what I mean? Because those mumble rappers see with your phone, then they go,
Yeah.
dude.
Put me on the gram. I've had some people tell me, it's like, Scott, you need to get on the gram. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't even like the social media I have now. You know.
You can't blast. So you try to be on the sly, you know. Always says try to be on the sly. No, don't put anything on Facebook. I'm like that too, man. See, people put in their relationship on Facebook
Oh, yeah.
and details. No, not because they're gonna get,
Yeah.
you know, but still, you know, I don't want to know how you open your door and, you know, and voila and all of that. You know, I ain't trying to hear that. You know, I'm trying to get some sleep.
Well, and especially too, like you and I have talked about, when they want to make everything seem like it's all lovey-dovey on social media, but you know,
Behind them doors.
once that cell phone gets turned off from posting,
Get me a bear, woman.
Yeah.
Who you talking to?
yeah,
You.
treating each other like garbage.
This is 2019. Well, I'm making it great again.
Oh man.
You know, and I used to think that that the younger generation, some of them at least, frat boys, is taking a step back and wanted to be the man, and you know, all of that. But they learned that from the boomers. The boomers are the grandparents now, so they're probably going back in our day. Women used to do as we say.
Used to walk up
You know what I mean?
to walk up to a dame and say, "We're going out."
You know what I mean? when I says, "Here, woman, you try this LSD," she did, because
Oh,
the baby
boy.
boomers were doing that stuff back in the day.
I think some of them did a little too much of it.
Yeah. I know, man. They don't even remember what state they're in when they're giving political speeches. I swear, dude. What is going on? And you know, well, you see, okay, like I said before, a lot of it is not misspeaking. No, they're speaking the truths. I mean, when Biden says that poor kids are as smart as white kids, that's his truth. That's not a misspeak.
No, okay, no, the first one was his truth. This is him trying to make up for it. Because remember, he had said something different than that. And then he was trying to...
No, I thought that's what he said, and then he was trying to fix it later. Yeah, I think that was the first quote, and then he tried to fix it later.
Either way.
You know what I mean?
He was already munching all the way up to his knee on that.
Well, but the thing about it is, though, I think he actually believes that.
No, I know
what
that,
I mean?
but at the point,
but it slips out.
Now where you're trying to spin things.
When you get old, you just say what's on your mind,
You say all the time. You say all the time, hey, mouth open, word come out.
You know what I mean? Or truth come out in this case. He actually believed that, you know. I mean, but then again, when you think about it, he's the people he's been around most of his life is, those people, and most of them are richer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And granted, they still pay to get into college, but then they figure they're smarter than.
Or they have their parents lie some way to get them into college, like that one that happened.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking about. They paid the dude too. You know what I mean? And but
you can just slide my kid right into college, right? I'll give your school $100,000, and you can just let them in, right? Come on, it's okay.
Yeah, I was just reading what Matthew said.
You're certainly looking at that phone quite a bit over there, trying to see all the comments that are coming through.
Well, wait, Moisa. Moisa said, "Me too." Are you part of the Me Too movement, Moisa? I'm just teasing.
Oh man.
All right. Ladies, don't get mad at me. Because I made a little quib about the Me Too movement. You know what, though? We gotta go.
Everybody is so sensitive.
So sensitive anymore, dude.
Sensitive.
You can't say anything.
Man.
You know how one of the good ways to solve some things is see how stupid you look. And I'm not saying anybody looks stupid. For me, I laugh at myself, and then I figure out, man, that was really stupid what I just said or did.
When I'm calling a game and I make a bonehead mistake that it goes off my brain that I said that, and that didn't come out right, I'll make fun of myself on air. Now I know it drives a certain person at this radio station insane that I do that, but the people who listen say that they love that because they said it makes it sound like I'm comfortable and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. But and I do, I love calling games. I really enjoy it. So when I say something stupid, I'm like, well, that was dumb. I mean, I will make fun of myself right there on air. Now, granted, I'll admit I don't catch every dumb thing I say, but if I do,
well, I make fun of it. Listen. I'm one of the funniest people the world has ever seen. Why wouldn't I laugh at myself?
That's 2 tally marks tonight.
I mean, let's get real. And listen, if I say something stupid and people make fun of me, I'm probably going to laugh with them. No, there's a difference between funny and malicious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, that's why
don't understand that.
That's why what Biden said to me wasn't funny. It wasn't malicious, but it was his truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you listen to a lot of politicians, they tell the truth inadvertently.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
Trump does it every time he opens his mouth when he continues to think that the American public is just walking morons.
Well, I think most politicians on both sides think that people are.
Yeah. Oh,
I really do believe that, because I mean, nowadays there's a big thing going on now where people are naming private contributors to giving them money to politicians.
Okay.
And some politicians are, oh no, that's against no, you can't do that. You know what I mean? But the law says, or whatever they have set in place says, if you give over $200, then your name is public. Mm-hmm. Because the more money you give, the more chances you have of influencing what that politician does.
Yeah.
So it's okay for us to know who you are. So if you try a thing, we go, no, you can't try that.
Yeah.
Of course, nobody's going to do that because, oh, rich, hail rich. Oh,
Yeah.
rich, hail rich,
Or
You
they'll
know?
slide them an extra $5,000 to say, don't put my name out there.
But they can't make it anonymous. It's against the law. The politicians can't take the money if they say it's an anonymous donation. Now, granted, they're doing it and we don't know about it. But they can't say if somebody say, where did this come from? They can't say, oh no, that person don't want their name put out there.
Yeah.
But they have to say where it come from. I'm not saying they don't find loopholes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, obviously they do. But then all people have to do is to just go check the campaign contributions and see, well, where did this money come from? Who is that? You know what I mean? And people don't listen.
That's also if you hope that those people are giving their real name.
Yeah, but investigation could find out if it's real or not. I mean, it's you just have to go to Google it. You just go to Giddle.
Just go to Giddly Googly and look it up.
What's going on, Jamel? How you doing? Jamel is one of our most
avid listeners.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. What's up, Jamel? How you doing? Maya had a trip and she's back. Hey, Maya. She's sitting there.
Very good.
But yeah, have you noticed that nobody's really talking about immigration anymore too much? It's there, but I don't see it trending on Facebook anymore.
Well, national disasters will kind of take over that for a moment. And then people forget about that again in a week when they shouldn't, and they'll get right back to that stuff. I hate to call it that stuff too.
Yeah,
because especially some of the things that are going on that we're trying to do, and you know what, folks, I hate to say it, but this isn't anything new that this country has done as far as trying to put people basically in pens and holding cages. I mean, think about the whole bit with Native Americans. We're going to put you on a reservation, and initially some of that before putting them on set land was, we're going to hold you inside this fort until we figure out what the heck we're going to do with you. That's if we don't feel like killing you first, but so I mean, this is not new. And we keep repeating, and we allow it to keep getting repeated, but kind of away from the subject, dude. I was watching a televangelist the other day. Oh no!
And
what did they say?
The Pope is the Antichrist. It's funny how...
Why? Because the Pope's trying to help poor people?
Hey,
I mean, poor people can't donate to a televangelist. They can't give me $800 just because I got them listening right now.
Yeah, and this guy is just going off, and I mean, Van MP is his name.
Oh, that guy.
He was going off, dude. You know what I mean? Even other priests doesn't like the Pope. You know what I mean? Dude, that was just some pure entertainment right there.
Oh man,
I don't get that, dude. Because he would in his little circle of denomination.
Oh.
You never see them point out somebody in their denominations.
Yeah.
That's going to be the Antichrist. It's always the other.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. If liberals obviously believe that everything that they're doing is right, well, then a conservative is the Antichrist. And if a conservative thinks that everything they're doing is right, then a liberal is the Antichrist, or Hitler, as
well. What do they call us? The purgatory of Antichrist.
I guess, yeah. We're just stuck in the middle.
Come with us, man. Purgatory is fun. You could be who you want to be and say what you want to say, unless it's vindictive. And what do you think? Let's be real here.
Okay.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Do you think people should just be able to walk up to people and just say what's on their mind, and regardless of how it makes the person feel or anything like that? Because
because I feel like there should be a certain human element of tact and
Yeah.
respect.
Because a lot of people think it's like a person should be able to say what they want, and all of that.
Yeah.
But if you know you're going to hurt somebody by saying something, why say it?
Yeah.
No, if you're telling somebody something that's probably going to hurt them, but you're trying to tell them in a diplomatic way so it could help them,
Yeah.
I could understand.
Well, but
calling somebody names and stuff like
but
that.
that's the problem, though. Most people can't do that. They can't figure out a way of saying, "I think you are completely wrong," without saying bleep 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 bleep.
And I'm sorry, a lot of people scream freedom of speech
Insert
because
your
they
own
want
colorful
to.
metaphors
They
there.
want to say vile, mean things to people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I saw a guy one time a couple of months ago. His sister said something really vile to a girl, and when she said, "What?" She said, "Freedom of speech."
Whoa.
I mean, the dirtiest, most obscene thing you could say to that girl.
Well, and again, that's entitlement of, well, I was given the freedom of speech. That means I can say whatever the heck I want.
Baby boomers. That's my catchphrase right now. Baby boomers.
I mean, I don't know. I don't.
See, you're jumping around a bit here, but okay. Being somebody who studies, who's got a degree in sociology, I like to do those little things. You know me.
Yeah.
So I pay attention. Okay. I was gone for a little bit from work.
Mm-hmm.
The millennial was like, "Hey man, I thought you moved away, man, blah blah blah." The generation X is like, "Man, did you go on vacation? Were you sick or something?" And the baby boomer is like, "I thought you was in jail." Why a brother got to be in jail?
Let me ask too. White baby boomer? Sorry, I had a sip of Mocha Lib earlier.
You know the struggle, man. You know the struggle.
Tasty stuff.
They're probably wondering what this Mocha Lib thing is. He got how should I put it? The preview
sneak
of
preview.
it. Yeah, the sneak preview of it.
I got to see the trailer. I mean, I know it's the whole thing, but
So I know you guys are wondering what it is. It's just this little fake drink that I came up with called Mocha Lib.
Yeah.
And it's come from my experience of how people act towards me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like
and you know what? And I've even seen it happen to you several times. So and I'm obviously not around you all the time, so I can only just imagine how many times it's happened.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? And so I just posted it to my Facebook page, so you all could go look at it.
There you go. Mocha Lib.
And trust me, I have one for my brothers on the other side too. Yeah. Who came up with the idea of the far right and the far left?
Baby boomers.
We making Dr. Billy really mad because I think he's a baby boomer too. I mean, why does the far right have to be right? And we know the left is, if you're left-handed, it's an odd thing. You know what I mean?
But,
things go left real quick.
But don't they also say that the right side of the brain is the one that controls the left? I think.
So that's why they call themselves the right side.
Well, the right side has the left. Oh, think about that. The right side has the left side of the brain controlling them, but the left has the right side controlling. So you guys really do need each other. There you go.
See, rude boys always come back to the
Epiphanies just come every once in a while. Telling you that Mocha Lib's some magic stuff.
Oh Lord, I ain't gonna even leak out the other one that I have. I have to refilm that one. But oh man, what we at now? You know what? Let's get them back to some music.
All right. Again, sorry folks, we won't be on for a while. We're still going to be trying to record podcasts. Obviously, once we can actually get together and have a moment to record some in a studio, so you can always tune into those. What is it? iTunes, Spotify, they're everywhere, right?
Yeah.
The Rude Boys Rants. So you can check those out there. So we'll be trying to hopefully do that. This man's working on some video projects.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about possibly doing a football, mainly NFL thing, because that's where a lot of this has been focused on over my life. And also, too, I did my scary story videos last year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing them again. And since next Friday is going to be Friday the 13th, I'm trying to kind of plan out in my mind before doing it, obviously, like a quick little video of kind of like a sneak peek, it's coming again type of thing. So, I got some ideas brewing with that as well. So, but we've got some side projects going on along with the Rude Boys, of course.
And with Giant News, you hear a news story like policeman loses nose in circumcision ceremony.
Loses nose?
Yeah, in Johannesburg.
In circumcision. How close is he trying to beat it?
To the action.
Oh.
So some.
I've got to see this. I've got to see this.
His nose got circumcised.
Gave me a nose job too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks guys for tuning in.
Yes, thanks everybody.
Yeah, and for commenting, Matt, Amy,
Riffle on there,
yeah,
Moisa,
Mr. Mo.
Yep.
Who else is on there? Billy Martin.
Speaking of Mo,
Beth.
Mocon. I think he was having problems with seizures again. Mo,
Yeah.
hope you're doing all right.
Good,
I don't
brother.
know if you're tuned in right now, but if you get a chance to watch this, Mo, hope you're doing all right.
And my sister is probably listening. She's always sneaking in on there, not letting me know. You spilled the beans the other day when I was talking to you. Yeah, you in there listening. Yeah, maybe I should tell some stories about you next time, so that way you're gonna refute or
actually comment.
Yeah, yeah,
she's there.
yeah. So you know what I mean and thing, and I give some thought to the people in the Bahamas. Things are really bad there.
If you have a chance to donate, the Red Cross is always a good place.
Yeah,
because that's one that I think you can pretty much guarantee that if your money goes to there, you know where it's going. Because unfortunately, a lot of quote unquote charitable things will try and pop up when something like this happens, and that's a shame that you've got people who go, you know what, this is a quick way for me to make about $5,000 right now.
Yeah.
I can say I'm trying to raise money for this, and they'll just give it all to me.
No,
This would be fantastic.
Did the storm hit the coast of America pretty hard?
It did. The Carolinas, especially, there's some sections of the Outer Banks that are just cut off.
Oh, really? I didn't. How come I don't see that on the news much?
Really? 'Cause I've seen it.
Actually, I don't have television. I don't see much about it on.
I don't watch the
YouTube.
news. I mean, but I'm definitely seeing it.
Oh.
I mean, I also go visit the Weather Channel's website all the time.
Oh,
too,
okay,
so, I mean,
okay.
definitely seeing it on there. But yeah, no.
So I hope everybody's doing fine.
Yeah, they got hit pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, the Bahamas, some of those places just got absolutely destroyed.
Totally destroyed. Yeah. So keep them in your thoughts, and they're getting a lot of help though.
I hope so.
Which is a good thing. I mean, Tyler Perry, is that his name? He uses private plane to send some stuff down there. Now, you're doing it there. Remember your people here too. So
and I did
see
somebody, they posted, I guess it's a meme, I don't know, and they were talking about how wouldn't it be great if a lot of these cruise lines who make so much of their money off of going to the Bahamas, and this is kind of an idea, if they were able to take just a couple of those ships and put them out there,
and so people could live until things,
so people can live on there, and be able to, hey, wash their clothes, get a meal, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because I mean, some of those cruise lines make so much money.
I put up a video where one lady's on this island, and she says they're talking about rebuilding, and she said, you got to get all these people off of here first before you even think of that. She said the whole island is gone.
Yeah.
The whole island is gone. She said everything, gas stations, schools, churches, everything
when you
is
have
gone.
a whole lot of stuff just laying in rubble too.
You know what I mean? And the thing about the Bahamas and them, they're pretty much sand dunes, sort of. I mean, there's vegetation and stuff,
yeah.
but
They're not
compared to Grenada, they're really flat.
not a lot of mountainous islands, I guess, really.
In Grenada, we have we have a little bit of hill,
Yeah.
and generally speaking, we don't really build our houses on the beach, like we build it up on the hill overlooking the beach.
Well, when your whole place is almost a beach. I mean, granted, almost the entire state of Florida is basically a sandbar.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why there's so many. But dude, I have so many stories about crazy stories about people doing crazy stuff in Florida.
I don't understand.
Telling
you could do an entire show that starts with Florida Man.
Yeah.
I think there's even a Twitter that is just called Florida Man, and it's stories of that.
Yeah.
But so again, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Well, you're not going to be on for a while.
Yeah. I know at least each Saturday and the next 3 Saturdays in September. So today's the 7th. So the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th, we will not be on. I don't quite remember when we. Let me try that again. I don't quite remember when we will be back on in October. I still can't get those words out of my mouth. But it won't be for a little while yet. So. But obviously, stay tuned in to the podcast. Stay tuned in with the page here, and we'll be able to let you know when we are coming back on. Because my job with Marshall Athletics, a lot of games getting scheduled on Saturday nights, so I'm working. Even if I wasn't working those games, WMUL would obviously be calling those games.
Yeah, and y'all listening to WMUL when they call in the games and things. Show them students a little bit of support.
Yeah, I get to call a lot of games when I'm with women's basketball when we go on the road, and then softball when we go on the road, and a lot of home games as well. But yeah, they do some good work with being able to be there for men's soccer, women's soccer, volleyball. Not just trying to be there for football and men's basketball games. They're trying to get as much in as they can.
And that's what college is about, man. Give them some support and thing. You know what I mean? So.
And if you're sitting there going, man, they're not good. Hey, it might be their fourth broadcast. Period.
Yeah.
So I mean, just, hey.
I know I was kind of jittery before I got into the swing of things doing this.
I remember after I had my first time on doing a football game. I was talking to my parents afterwards, and they said, "Well, how did you do?" And I said, "Well, I know I was awful, but that was fun." Like, if I went back and listened to it, from the side
it'd be cringy.
Oh yeah, from the side of obviously what you're used to listening to growing up watching football games, and then you hear that, you're gonna go, "Oh my god."
Yeah, like the first video that I just filmed from a YouTube channel, it's kind of cringy to me, It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Because it's been a while since I've been on,
Yeah.
So but I'll get the flow and I'll get better equipment, and the vibe is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
So let's get to some musical thing. Y'all be good out there.
Oh, I'm the one who's choosing the first one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm probably just gonna say I'm gonna go with the TQ track. So remember, if you want to tune in to the music, check it out: www.marshall.edu/WMUL. Stream one. You'll be able to hear the music that we'll have playing here until 11 p.m. tonight. Or of course, if you've got a radio and you're here in the area, 88.1 WMUL FM. Cutting edge of your radio dial on campus of Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. All right, so since we're about to get back into the music, we're going to end the live video here on Facebook as soon as I can find the cursor again. There it is. So, all right.
Gang signs.
Oh gosh, say goodbye to those folks. All right, now that I can turn around and look back at your microphone's still on, and you just moved that totally to the wall. So that probably didn't sound good.
Sorry.
Because I still haven't found a song here, man. You're putting me under the gun. Now I got to talk to myself. And
but you're used to doing that when you're watching when you're doing ball games, you know what I mean?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, I've had to call a lot of games by myself, but you know what? I'm gonna go with TQ's version of Hotel California. That's what we're gonna go with to get things started with. And all right, so you tune into the Rude Boys. We're gonna be here with you till 11.